man on the right wing in front of your screen is number 13, Sunday Yona. And with all those formalities out of the way, we've kicked off here. Here is Williams. Fuka again. Alawalia might look for a deep crossing angle here. Onto that preferred right foot. He goes himself and he snuck it in. What a finish from Zayn Alawalia. Crept it into the corner. And that is a goal to savour for the young right wing back. Had no business scoring from there. You thought he was going to cross it in. He shaped like he was going to do so. Saw Siren was inching forward and placed it into that bottom left corner with great skill there. O'Shea moves it forward, and now this is where St. George can break the pace of Poon, which has been a thorn in this Spirit defence all night as he breaks forward into the box, cutting it back for Antonio, and it eventually finds its way in via the way of deflection. And Bay Antonio, the bow and arrow, is firing again. He makes it goals in back-to-back games as St. George equalise 10 minutes before half-time. And again, we spoke about it earlier, it's Justin Poon down that wing. Yona, flag is down. He has Casella with him. This could be a big chance here for St. George to go into the lead. And Chris Marks, that is outstanding goalkeeping. He read the cutback at the perfect moment. He shut down the opportunity for Casella. Williams into Lucevic. Afuka around the quarter pass intended for Yuo Kubo. The idea was right. It was defended well by St. George, and now they have ideas of building a counter. Bay Antonio, Cuselo is in the box for him. He goes direct. And Chris Marks, that'll be catching practice for the Spirit Glovemen. Spirit do well to play out, and they might benefit from this. Numbers are committed. Nicholas, low-driven cross away by Rodic. Yona drops it short, and St. George see off another attack, but they've given it up here. A good shot on. Lovely save by Mackenzie Siren. It was a good hit by Corey Kavanagh, a man that's no stranger to scoring against St. George FC. Danaskos down the line. Poon, him and Alawalia have good pace between them, but Poon gets the better of him this time. Now he goes to the byline, cutting it back for Casella. A beautiful goal by St. George, and Justin Poon's pace continues to pay dividends down the wing. And this time it's Casella that's the beneficiary. An easy tap in for Jaden Casella. It could be set for a wet and wild final 10 minutes or so. Strap yourselves in. Spirit hunting down this deficit they find themselves in. They'd be staring down the barrel of 3 straight losses after spending their first 9 games undefeated. Okubo, good shot in by Chidiac. Palmed away. It's fallen back to Alawalia, who crosses back towards goal. St. George survived that one. Cornwall pokes it out towards Nicholas. Poon, this time doing his defensive duties. St. George, you think we'll see whether they sit back a little deeper here, which might invite further pressure. As our fourth official, Alana Zich, puts the board up. It's going to be 4 minutes of time added on. No surprises at all there as Alawalia loops the ball into the back post. Broomhead lobs it towards Keys. Falls out to Akuba, who turns and shoots. Blocked by St. George, and now Bay Antonio is racing down the other end. Doesn't have all that much in the way of support with him. Goes through his man, goes to ground, but there was enough of the ball there for Spirit to win, and now their backline has been caught out. Yua Kubo. Numbers getting in. Aaron Basic is there. That's where he goes. Marco Aaron Basic gets a touch for Greg Cornwell. More late drama at Christie Park. And it's the veteran, Greg Cornwell, off the bench. And the pressure finally pays off in the second half. Well, Christie Park is no stranger to late drama. It's been a feature of Spirit since they've been in this competition. And Greg Cornwell, who's been here for all those games, may well have saved his side a crucial point. Into the mixer. Up goes Pachevsky. Here is Harry Keys. And that's the last involvement of the game. A very entertaining Saturday night game comes to a close. They'll share the spoils in the end. 2 goals apiece. And it's Grant Caldwell's 90th minute equaliser that has saved Spirit a point.